All right, we're back for another day. So cleaning day today, you can maybe tell that I've cleaned this up a little bit. Just simple green on the outside. Clean the chrome up a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And then I cleaned in here, again, just simple green and a toothbrush and some scrubbing, Scotch-Brite pad. Maybe some oven cleaner in some spots that might need it. And then eventually I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna pull these vents in the back and clean all that rust up so that it doesn't get worse. I'm also going to have to do the back side of the top at some point, because that's why this part was so dirty, because it was falling from the top part. So I need to pull this off and treat the rust. I don't know that we're going to get another lid. I have my eye on another stove in San Diego that's supposed to be the same model, so I might get it for parts. If it's got a good chrome top, we might get it just for the top, because like I said, the tops are expensive. I also learned today that this is a rotisserie oven. It has an accessory in it for rotisserie, so there is a motor in it. I plugged it all in and the motor hums but does not turn, so I don't know if that's something I can fix or something we need to replace. I don't even know if we'll ever use a rotisserie, so not worried about that too much. I also plugged in the clock. Not surprisingly, that doesn't work. And the wiring for the oven light is disconnected, so I need to double check the wiring on that before I put it back together. I'm going to redo all the wiring anyways before it goes back in the house, so I'm not really concerned of whether or not the oven light works, because I'm going to take care of it eventually anyways. So that's where we're at. A little bit cleaner. Got some oven cleaner, and we've been going at it with oven cleaner. So I cleaned the edges of this is where the griddle was, so clean the edges with that. There's still a little, now that I'm here, still a little there that needs a little scraping, but that's going to be nice, a little bit nicer than it was. Again, this top is not in the greatest shape, but I think we're going to have to live with it for now for what it is. And then I cleaned the inside with oven cleaner as well, so that came out pretty good. The oven itself is probably the worst of it, because obviously it got used the most, so it's got a weird gray finish on it, but it's smooth and it's clean, and a lot of gunk came out of it when I cleaned it. It might get better if we bake it with oven cleaner when we get it going, but right now it's not plugged in, obviously. I'm outside, so we're just running it cold and wiping it all down. Broiler came out really nice. So that's nice. The doors look good. Everything else looks good. I'm using two kinds of oven cleaner, so I don't know if you guys know this. There's a blue and a yellow. The yellow's heavy duty, and it's got, I believe it's lye in it. It's a lot more corrosive than the blue stuff. So I've been using the blue stuff for the most part. And then the yellow stuff I've tried in a couple spots that were a little bit worse. Like I use that on the griddle and the corners to get all that gunk out. So that's kind of where we're at on day 4. And then I ordered some gaskets. Oh, I cleaned this as well. So this is one of the burners. I cleaned the tube. You can see on this side that this is all shiny, and that's what it looked like before. So before, after. Also cleaned the burners a little bit. So I think 2 of the burners are going to clean up pretty well, and then 2 of them are going to look kind of ratty. But again, I think we're going to live with what we got for now. Those will actually come apart. These burners are going to come apart eventually, and I'll be able to wash them. So I'm not too concerned about how they look right now, because once I get them apart, I'm going to be able to clean them up a little bit better. I want to clean out the tubes and all the burner orifices and stuff to make sure that there's no rust or anything in them, and they're free flowing. So that's down the line if I get free time. So that's where we're at day 4. I'll keep you posted.